Please tell me it's a fake quote. Please tell me this is a fake quote. Because this is something where it's like, everyone says, and it's like, oh, Angel's a developing player. It's like, oh, she's only in year 2. Why is everyone like going at Angel Reese and all this stuff? And, oh, people can't stop talking about Angel Reese. This better be a fake quote. Like, this is from Yahoo. Please tell me they were hacked. Please tell me they were hacked. I am at the top of the scouting report. She's the only player in the league that will say this shit. She's the only player in the league. Like, you won't hear Angel Wilson going out there. I am at the top of the scouting report. Ariel Atkins is at the top of the scouting report for your team. Camila Cardoso is at the top of the scouting report. Teams just box you out. And I understand Angel Reese is a player that will contribute to winning at some stage in her career. It's not going to be anytime soon as long as she's with the Chicago Sky, but that's the fault of their GM and the team put around them more so than it is her. She will contribute to winning. But like, we're about to see 20% from the field Angel Reese again. We're about to see first option Angel Reese again. We're about to see Angel Reese freaking taking those shots on 7 defenders again. And by 7 defenders, I mean she manages to throw herself into a position where 2 of her teammates act as defenders. Like, we're going to be seeing that again. Like, what is the benefit gained by saying that you are at the top of the scouting report? And by the way, there are certain teams she might be. Realistically, their scouting report is going to be to stop Ariel Atkins. Because if you stop Ariel Atkins, you stop the Chicago Sky. I've watched enough Chicago Sky games. Unless your team sucks, if you are a good team, you stop Ariel Atkins, you stop the Sky. Because there are games where Angel will get hers and it doesn't matter. Like, but at the end of the day, she's literally out here, like, she's basically just said, you know what? I'm the best player. I'm the best player in this team. It's like, she's the second best player on a terrible team. Like, why are you coming out with this? Like, what is there to be gained? The next time you have a 2-point stinker, this is going to come out. Like, the next time you have a 2-point stinker, which, by the way, Angel is on a 5-game hot streak. I will agree with that. She's been exceptional over the last 5 games. She's an all-star. I'm not arguing any of these points. But by the way, like, she's an all-star, but she hasn't been the best player for the Sky this year. That has been Ariel Atkins. I don't care what anyone says. Ariel Atkins has been their best player. Yes, Angel Reese has been really good. Angel Reese has been really good recently. Their best player on the season has been Ariel Atkins. I've watched every single one of their games, other than the first Sparks game they won. I think it was the game when her and Camilla went off. Oh no, I did. When they made the comeback. I watched that game. I watched the first half of that game. And I think she was really good in the second half. She was terrible in the first half. I think she was really good in the second half. Just like, in fairness, she was fantastic in the second half against the Sparks in the last game. She was fantastic. We can be honest here. She was fantastic in that game. But, like, imagine if Caitlin Clark came out and said this. Imagine if she came out and said, you know, I'm the top of scouting report. When she obviously is. Skylar Diggins is literally out there saying, Caitlin Clark had a 7-point per game stinker against them. And Skylar Diggins and Noelle Quinn are like, I mean, we have to stop Caitlin. When Caitlin has the ability to do all this, Caitlin has the ability to... Like, they were in... It was just praise for Caitlin about how hard it is to stop Caitlin. When they were basically asked about Aaliyah Boston dropping a career high, all they talked about was, you know, it's so hard to stop. Basically, it's so hard to stop Caitlin that we had to leave the others open. Aaliyah Boston, like, the tactic, I'm not joking, in the first half for the Las Vegas Aces, the last time they played the Fever, was we do not give a damn if Aaliyah Boston shoots wide open layups. She had 18 first half points. We don't care if she shoots wide open layups as long as Caitlin can't get going. And that is what top of the scouting report is. And by the way, everybody knows when it comes to the Fever who is top of the scouting report. But she's not going to say it. She's not going to go and say it. Like, Fee wouldn't say this. I don't even think Angel Wilson would say this. Because that would be disrespectful towards Jackie Young. I don't even think... We all know Angel Wilson is top of the scouting report for the Aces. We all know that. We all know that when you're playing against the... When you're playing against the New York Liberty, the top of the scouting report are one of Sabrina or Stewie. That doesn't mean Jonquel Jones. They won't say that because, you know, on any given game, Jonquel Jones can cook you. Like, why do you say this? And by the way, I don't even think she's necessarily 100% wrong. Because I do think there are certain games, certain teams that will focus on Angel rather than Ariel Atkins. We saw it from Dallas. Where they focused a lot on stopping Angel Reese. They focused on stopping Angel Reese. That was kind of Nilissa Smith's Super Bowl, was stopping Angel Reese. And they allowed Ariel Atkins to cook them twice for back-to-back losses. We have seen teams focus on Angel Reese. And that's fine. But we have seen a couple of teams do it. The Fever treated Angel Reese like she was any other player. And she had, 8 points? She's averaging like 10 a game against the Fever. They just treated her like she was another player. And that was 2 embarrassing losses. The New York Liberty were toyed with her with Jonquel Jones. And that's the thing where it's like, Angels had some exceptional games. Man, the Sky haven't beat a team above 500 in a year. It's been a year. It has been a year since the Sky have beaten a team above 500. Maybe they did in a meaningless game at the end of the year after Angel Reese got injured, which I can't remember. But like in a game that mattered, it has been a year since they beat a team above 500. You have not beat a team above 500 in a year. You can't be talking like this. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not joking. This is like, we have to treat this like this is basketball. We have to treat this like this is sports. This is like fucking Andre Drummond in 2015 when Andre Drummond was leading the league in boards. And by the way, 2015 Pistons were great. Like the 2015 Pistons were great compared to this Chicago Sky team. They were a lot better. Or was it which were the year? One of those years the Pistons were the 8th seed. They made the playoffs, so they were much better. They were around 500. It would be like Andre Drummond coming out in an interview randomly just go, no one can guard me. I mean, these other teams are all just trying to stop me. They're all trying to stop me. I'm top of the scouting report. And I'm like, dude, your team's mid. Not only that, your team sucks. Like, could you imagine Kelsey Plum? Kelsey Plum coming out. And by the way, averaging 21 points per game versus 12 points per game. I repeat, Kelsey Plum is averaging 9 points per game more than Angel Reese. Imagine Kelsey Plum just coming out of nowhere while their team's stinking it up. Oh, I mean, I'm top of the scouting report. Like, in any context. Even though this might be clipped out of context. I don't care. There's no context where this sounds good. There's no context to this where this sounds good. Like, unless the context is literally teams focus, or basically saying teams are trying to stop me from getting that board. But she said she's top of the scouting report. I'm sorry. She's top of the scouting report. What is she talking about? She shoots 40% from the field. She shoots 40% from the field and averages 12 points per game. What is she talking about? She's gone on a 4-game hot streak where where in those 4 games she's shooting 45% from the field. She's risen her percentage to 45 and made 2 3-pointers in that spell. What is she talking about? And like, your team sucks. Your team absolutely sucks. Your team sucks. Like, it's as simple as that. Your team sucks. And even if she is top of the scouting report, which I don't believe she is, who cares? Your team sucks. Focus on winning games before you focus on where you are in the scouting report. Like, what is she? I don't even know. Like, I've tried so hard to defend Angel Reese. And I think Angel Reese is a developing player. I think she's getting better. I think she's a deserved all-star this year. I think that she's not even close to being all WNBA right now. But I think give it 2 or 3 years, and if she can make incremental improvements, if she can develop a mid-range shot, her 3 ball doesn't seem to be nearly as bad as it used to be. But I think she just needs to shoot it a little bit more to see on high volume whether she can keep up the low 30s in the percentage-wise. She realistically needs to obviously get better at finishing layups, but she clearly didn't practice that in the offseason. And her handle's looking good, her pass is looking good. I think there is a world where Angel Reese, if she works on her game and continues to get better, she can become one of the top 15 players in the world. I think that's a possibility. Is it a probability? I don't know. But if you've got the attitude of calling yourself top of the scouting report when you're averaging 12 points per game on one of the worst teams in the WNBA, and you've beaten the Dallas Wings twice, like of your 5 wins, you have beaten, I kid you not, you have beaten the Dallas Wings twice, the Sparks twice, and the Connecticut Sun twice. Or Connecticut Sun once. Okay, your team are decent at beating incompetent, disastrous teams. Like, come on. Come on now.